What's up, gang? Welcome back. Happy New Year. It's the first day of 2025. And, man, I hope it's going to be a good year for everybody. I had this thing set up a minute ago. That's the reason today's title is Conveyor Belt Craziness, because these things get wild. I had this right where I wanted it, and now it's moved for some reason. And I'm not sure why, but it is just not, it's not wanting to stay in place. You can see, trying to get it back over, but it's like, if there's a tiny bit of dirt under it, it gets stuck for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, looks like we broke free. Okay, good. Turn right here. And we'll call that good. Let's turn it off. There we go. Something is broken down here somewhere, though. I don't know what it is. I had to rearrange because we were out of space over there, so I had to rearrange. I saw a broken part. Aha! There's the other cogwheel. It just happened to be a broken cogwheel that we lost out of the truck. Found it. Finally. I did scoop it up with the bucket apparently and throw it toward the wash or the conveyor belt. But we got it now. We'll throw it back up here for a minute. I think my truck is on the other side. Don't worry about that. Oh, there's the other broken parts. That's right. I'll throw it in the trailer with that. Hope everybody's doing well, though. Happy New Year to you. Oh, hey, get off the ladder. There you go. Man, game's crazy sometimes. How you doing, Angela? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Distemper, how's it going, buddy? Hope everything is going well. Happy New Year to you. Crystal over on YouTube. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Yeah, I hope it's going to be a good year for content and for just life in general. I hope everybody has a healthy new year. What's up, Ethan? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Okay, I think we're ready. Finally, to start moving dirt. Let's go turn the plant on. Oh yeah, starting it up. Love that sound. Turn the water on. Okay. Let's go turn our conveyors on and we'll start washing some rocks. Let's go to that. Let's go to this. Let's go 1, 2, 3. We're going with setting 3 because while we may not keep up with it, we don't have to wait on it either. So we can push a bunch of dirt through the plant. That's what we want to do. Get as much as we can. Conveyor mode, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, we want to push as much as we can through the plant today. That is the plan overall. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Back up top. Could have done that one from up top probably. And then we'll get the excavator in position as well. Hopefully. There we go. Hopefully we don't fall off the edge of this. We're in a very precarious position, as it were. Let's see. That light is shining perfectly there. Let's just split the difference on this one. Come on. There we go. Let's tilt down some. Beauty. Beauty. Let's go. Yeah, hope everybody's doing well, though. Hope everybody's a good year. Did you do anything exciting? Did you watch fireworks last night? Did you do anything exciting for New Year's? Yeah, you can see how we're setting with the excavator. Not the most ideal. But I hope we can get to that. If not, we'll have to move back to that side, which I don't want to do. Oh, my controller's off. Hang on. There we go. Am I getting a lot of snow this winter? Absolutely not. No, we don't get snow at all. not at all, really. How did I skip to camera view there somewhere? There we go. That's the one we want. Zoom out just a bit. think we'll be fine as long as we hold. Yeah, we're going to hold that thumb, but I think we'll be okay. Matter of fact, we might actually do better if we moved over to there. Let's dig out some of this first, though, before we leave. Yeah, we almost never get snow. We're supposed to get some crazy cold weather next week, but that's about it, really. We'll let all of that land in there, as much as we can, anyway. Look, it's going in, so that's good. Yeah, I wish we got snow. At most, we'll get like a 1/4 inch, but that's not even guaranteed. That's just sometimes, some years we get it, some years we don't. I don't let they quit bouncing before I try to dump it. Wish my kids a happy new year. Played Farm Sim until 1 a.m. and then went to bed. Yeah, I went to bed probably around 1:30 or so. I stayed up a little later than I wanted, but we did the usual. We watched some TV, and then getting close to midnight, we tuned into some of the world celebrations. We watched the fireworks show in Sydney, the one in Dubai, the one in London. Pretty cool stuff. Always some big fireworks shows. The New York was, we tried watching it, but it was more just people standing around talking and being ridiculous. So it's like, find something else to watch. Yeah. So we watched all the other ones. The UAE had a drone show, really cool. Lots of cool stuff out there in the world. Pretty cool. It's kind of become our tradition. We watch all the other fireworks shows and drone shows and stuff. You couldn't find any I couldn't find like any actual celebrations that were fireworks shows or anything that were drone shows or anything that were televised in the U.S. We tried to find the one for Chicago since it's in our time zone, but we couldn't find one for it. We tuned into, like I said, we tuned into the New York live stream, but it was, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe what they do on in New York. It's silly. It's just not entertaining. Whatever they're doing is not working. What's up, Tia? How's it going? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year, indeed. I'm hoping everybody has a good year. I'll be streaming as much as I can on schedule this year, and doing some shows along the way. So there'll be days I won't be here this year, of course, but I think anyway, as far as I know. I haven't talked to anybody about a whole lot of work this year, but hopefully there's some out there for me. Man-to-Man Soap, Happy New Year. Hope all is well, buddy. All we can reach there, so let's get back up top here. Can we get... There's really not a lot extra up here to grab, is there? Let's knock this corner out right here, I guess. It's the only thing we can really salvage from here. We're gonna have to move again. Like, we moved, but I don't feel like it moved very far. You know what I mean? Like, the Cordylus conveyor is still sitting in the same spot. Kinda. Almost. Start going to the side over here, I guess. Easy to do so, though. Just a flick of a button and we're over here. There we go. Question for excavators. Better ask somebody else. I'm not gonna be able to answer this. Do they really unwind the top if you spin too many times? Wait, what? I don't think I'm understanding this. You tuned into New York 11:30 your time? Yeah, we tuned in. We tried to look it up at 11 our time, which would have been the ball drop for New York. But didn't they used to do the ball drop for every time zone in the U.S.? Like, they did it for East Coast and then Central and the Mountain and then West Coast, right? Like, I'm pretty sure they did. Do they not do that anymore? Is that not a thing anymore? I swear I remember that being a thing. Or maybe they did the ball drop for the Eastern time, but then they still did the countdown for every time zone. There are 3 ball drops? Yeah, I just remember them counting down every time zone, regardless if it was a ball drop for every time zone or not. But like, I remember them counting down every time zone. Used to on the New York celebration live stream, televised stuff. Like, now it's just like Anderson Cooper standing around drinking with people that I've never heard of. It's so straight. It's such a weird show now. I don't get it. It's the way it used to be. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. What's up, Modding Unlimited? How's it going? We're getting more out of this than I thought we were going to. Thought we were going to have to move again before I had a chance to actually get some dirt going. Probably still some we can grab at the bottom of this too. Welcome in, Celtic Moon. Just got home. Okay, then. Happy New Year to you as well, Celtic Moon. Like a bolt, you unwind, the bolt falls out of the hole. Yeah, I don't know. I'm completely lost on that one. It's like modding unlimited to get it answered though. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like I have no clue. I was completely lost on that question. No idea. I wouldn't even know where to start. I don't even know what we're talking about. Look, I slept in today, so I haven't even finished one full cup of coffee yet. My brain is not operating on optimum capacity of caffeine at the moment. Go to the Nashville Bash, couldn't find it anywhere. Looked on YouTube, it was a scam or a paid thing. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the stuff on New Year's, a lot of stuff on YouTube now for live streams, you'll find that tends to be the case. Yeah, I feel like YouTube is really unbalanced when it comes to like if somebody uses my content and I want to file a copyright claim, or if I want to have them remove it so that they're not using my content or whatever, if they just directly use it, which has happened a lot and it still happening today. I have to give my full legal name, address, and like a few other things to whoever uploaded the video, like whoever copied my video. Why would I give all that to somebody that's trying to scam people? YouTube really needs to figure out a better way to make this a lot better. Like, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Like, they've got the dates on when the video's uploaded. So, they should just see that, hey, this video was uploaded after mine. This is clearly my video. It was mine was uploaded at this date, you know? And then if you have to go further than that, then you might have to take legal action. At that point, it doesn't matter, but first part should be pretty easy to figure out, right? Like, my video was up first, take that one down, thanks. You know, instead of having to give your information to somebody else and that's probably trying to scam you, you know? That doesn't make sense. So I don't expect YouTube to do a lot about the scam channels around New Year's and the holidays and stuff like that. I don't expect that to ever happen. Should they? Yes. Can they work that out? Probably at some point. Are they going to? Probably not. Probably not. He was asking if the excavator would wind out of its base if you continuously spin it one direction. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. No. I see what you're saying now. I thought you meant the top part, like the arm. And I was like, nothing spins on the arm, though. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Like this. If we just went around in circles for days. I'm doing this while I'm getting coffee, by the way. Would the top pop off? Yeah, no, I see exactly what you're saying now. Yeah, no, it would not. No, I know that. I could have answered that had I understood what I was looking, because I was thinking the arm, right? like the bucket, like the top of the excavator. I wasn't thinking like the main part of the excavator for some reason, even though that's the part that spins. I wasn't thinking the top part of the excavator. It's kind of funny. It just did not even register with me that that's what you were you were talking about. But no, it's like so I don't know much about excavator work, but I do know about stage work and sound stuff. Have you ever seen the stages that rotate? I'm sure you have at some point. Maybe not been to a concert with them, but you've probably seen them at some point on a video or TV or whatever. The cable management for those things is crazy. I'm guessing that's much like the excavator, where it's just on a pivot, like a pivot point, that all the cables go through the center, they all rotate with it, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm assuming that's probably what's happening to an excavator. I don't know that to be. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they're just on a cylinder with bearings or whatever in it. They just turn. What's up, David? How's it going? Got a question? Shoot. Let's hear it. Let me catch up with some other chat here. Oh, that is not good. What is happening over here? Okay, apparently you can move pay dirt with the conveyor belts, guys. That thing's about to go to space. We should probably turn that off for a minute and go go fix this situation. Apparently you can move pay dirt from one spot to another with a conveyor belt. Oh boy. Bazosun, why did you obliterate nature? Well, it's a gold mining cut. They exist all over the world. Call OSHA, someone's about to get hurt. No kidding. Yeah, this thing's about to go to space. Look at the thing bouncing around. There's no way I'm getting that out of there. I'm gonna have to reset it and completely redo my setup now. I had a nice little area down here to be able to drive this thing around. That's shot now. Guys, it's also tiresome. It's having spasms, it is, yeah. Yeah, man-to-man just called it too. Like I saw it right. Is the belt moved? Because the dirt is just going into a pile. Yeah. Households all wireless minus the gaming PC. Key topic there. The gaming PC being wired. Yes. Including your servers, some Wi-Fi cards. Definitely better than others for sure. Yeah, Celtic Moon was talking about connecting it to a router. Yeah, I would always hardline my computer if possible. If possible, yeah. Do you think they will do multiplayer? David, not for Goldmine Sim 1, but exciting stuff, man. If you haven't seen it, Code Horizons on YouTube. There's actually a link to the video in the description, I do believe. Code Horizons has a cinematic trailer for Goldmine Sim 2, for Gold Mining Simulator 2 with multiplayer, and it's a short one, but you can see a lot of stuff in it that everybody's been asking for Gold Mining Sim 1 or Gold Rush the game when it came out, whatever. Yes. Yeah, I know they're doing multiplayer for Gold Mine Sim 2. I know that for a fact. Just by the video and some topics have been discussed on the Steam boards and stuff. So yeah, they are definitely doing multiplayer, but it's going to be for Gold Mining Sim 2, which is supposed to be out in early access in 2025, I think they said. So this year sometime. Yeah, but for Gold Mine Sim 1, it's not going to happen. I think they were pretty adamant about that. The way the code was built, they would have had to completely rebuild the game anyway to put multiplayer in. So they just completely rebuilt the game, added new features, and are calling it Gold Mine Sim 2. Yeah, I think it could have been done had they not planned on doing another game, and if they had the backing to do it, but I don't think they had the money to completely rebuild it. garage door openers, cordless phones. I mean, anything could interrupt. Yeah, if you're gaming on Wi-Fi or streaming on Wi-Fi or anything could interrupt it. Oh, now we have slid off the excavator track. I really don't know what's happening here, guys. I don't know how to fix this. I'm gonna be honest, because you can see that this part is stuck in the dirt back here. This really needs to ignore. Well, I guess it can ignore it though. It just shouldn't get stuck like it does. But yeah, that's. I'm guessing that's why it moved. That explains a lot though. I don't know how much dirt we've put down there. That's bad. All the way around, that's bad. All right, let's turn the belt off for a minute. Start the engine up. See if we can get it to turn at all. Oh, okay. That was easy. Yeah, see now we're stuck on this little dirt pile back here. It's moving, but it's very slow. It can't ignore dirt because then it wouldn't receive it, right? It just needs to be that it's got more torque programmed for it so that it can actually get itself unstuck. I think it would be better, because right now there's no way to hook chains to it, to move it, to drag it with the dozer or anything like that. Like you can't really do anything with this thing. Like if it gets stuck, you just got to reset it and move it somewhere else. Like there's no good options here. All right, we're over that. Let's drop it down and see if that puts it over the belt. And now we're pushing forward again. And I think it's because you see the pile of dirt on this side right here next to the track, that little hill. I mean, it's just a little bump, but I think I was dropping dirt on the other side of the hopper. And I think that's what was causing most of the chaos. I think that'll work right there, though. Still trying to hop around, though. I don't like that. See, you see it moving? It's doing it again. It's just floating off to the side there. I think that's fine right there. We're gonna have to move the excavator, I think. I don't think there's any chance we keep working this. I don't know where we're gonna put it though. Conveyor mode. Let's turn the engine off. 2, 3. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. That's a mess. That's an absolute train wreck. I hope up here we're still lined up, because that pile of dirt could. Well, we're not lined up with anything now, are we? Holy smokes. Yeah, the dirt was pushing on this guy now. So we can get this back lined up again. Okay, yeah, that's good. I was actually kind of concerned that it wasn't going to work, but conveyor mode. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I didn't expect it to flip it over like that, but all right. I didn't realize how accurate the title and thumbnail were going to be today. This is craziness, is what it is. I had a friend who used to flight sim on Wi-Fi and kept getting dropped if it didn't, and he didn't know why. Oh, it's because he was on Wi-Fi. That's why. One day he was talking on TeamSpeak and we heard a cordless phone ring, and he dropped and told him to put a cordless phone on. Yeah, put him on different channels for sure. The Wi-Fi channels matter. Absolutely. All right, everything's going again. Let's back up right here. I want to try to start taking this front node out here, I think. When I say back up, oh, my controller went off again. I like that my controller goes off to save battery, but it does get annoying. Let's go to drive mode. Gotta go. I'm actually backwards, so we're going forward right now. We'll try to get on some level ground back here. We're gonna try to take this out. Let's see if we can reach out now. 2, 3. There we go. Nope, wrong one. There we go. That's the one we want. Let's see if we can reach out and get to this. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Oh, we can. I can actually get to that better than I could a minute ago. Good. That means we can take out this right here. Really, you want to be straight on with this Cordylus, because if not, you're going to end up dropping dirt behind it, and it's going to move. Like, it's kind of finicky. Like, being straight on with it is definitely better. But, you know, you do what you got to do. You don't want to drop dirt beside it at all, which is actually kind of difficult for me because I'm not very good with the excavator. But now we can clean off this whole front spot here, hopefully. We might have dropped some beside it again. Yeah, let's hope we don't make another anthill like that. Make sure it's going. Yep. You see it. If you look closely off in the distance, you can see it falling in the plant, so that's good. That's what we want. We're just going to clean this top off right here. All the way back to our tracks. And my idea now is shot because we got that giant anthill in the way. I was going to work this whole little island we're sitting on all the way back. I just moved the Cordylus and the conveyor belts with us, the Franks. But we can't do that now. Conveyor belt craziness. I didn't realize how accurate that was going to be. What is happening? Celtic Moon, why am I what is happening with the merch? Why am I turning off merch? I don't get it. Your media center fun nest. So we're just hardlined, and then of course all the mobile devices are on Connect. But the weird part is where the actual modem is sitting for the fiber is in the office with me, but because it doesn't assign addresses, we had to run a cable from it to our router, which is 3 rooms away, and then I had to run a cable back so I could hardline. It's kind of silly, but it works. Really hard not to drop any over the back of this thing. This is going pretty well, though. Oh, the machine. I thought that was an R in there. Sorry. Turn off the machine. Yes. No. Good point. Good point. Yep. No, I guess I could have turned the machine off. It's all good though. We're running again. We're good now. That was a minute ago before I got everything sorted. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I read it wrong. Typical. That's all I can say. I just add letters and words to things. You guys know this by now, and if you're new, you'll figure it out. I just read what I want to read. Yeah, MECH is machine. MER, again, I just put letters in words. I just put letters in words. It's fun. It's fun. Most of the confusion that that happens, I cause myself, for sure. All right, just tabling down right here. We're actually going to get one of these cleared out. I did not think we were going to be able to get all of this because I didn't think I'd be able to reach. And then definitely after the anthill incident, I didn't think there was a chance this was going to work. But it seems to be going smoothly. We're just going to keep an eye on our conveyor belts now. Especially because any kind of dirt drop next to that Cordylus and it starts dancing around, it gets really weird. So gotta be super careful with it. All right, don't want to dig any more of that. We're under the track now. It's not good. See how far under the track we actually are. It's not terrible. It's not terrible, but I don't want to get too crazy right there. Let's go down here. We're definitely starting to get under the tracks, but it's okay. We're not going to dig any closer to us. We're going to try to get some of that worked out on the outside there. Some of this right here. Go, keep an eye on the conveyor belts. Stupid anthill. Right in the way now too, man. It messes the whole thing up what I was trying to do today. Oh, bouncing around with the excavator is not a good thing. Not where we're sitting. Oh, we dropped some on the back. I know we dropped some on the backside that time. There we go. Have I played Out of War? I've played it a couple times. And this is what I told Split in 2 the other day. He popped into the stream and hung out with us for a bit. Watching him play and then me trying to play is the difference in like an actual like neurosurgeon performing surgery and then me playing operation. That's kind of the difference. I'm not real,
That's a new follower.
I'm not real good at the complexity of Out of War. Like, it is a super in-depth game. It's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I haven't put enough time into it to actually learn the workings and mechanics of it. And I don't get a lot of time to watch people play. So when I can, I'll pop into Split in 2's stream and watch him and his group play. Crazy stuff they're doing over there in Out of War, though. Looks fantastic. Like, you can do so much cool stuff in that game. Crazy stuff. Switch from TV to YouTube so I can watch them with 65. There you go. But yeah, Out of War is just really complex, and I haven't spent enough time just learning the game. Nothing wrong with that. It's a great game. It can be simple, right? You can just dig dirt and put it in the pay thing and be done. or you can build complete roads and a dam for the river, apparently, because they did that on Split in 2's game. You can put extenders on belts. Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, you don't have to just go buy a whole new thing. I think the only thing I did do at some point is I built a separator for pay dirt, so it would separate out gold and such. Not gold specifically because I wasn't down that far, but it would separate and then sell. Or a wash plant. I can't remember what it was called. Wash plant, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, that's the most I ever did. Is I built one of those, and it was 2 or 3 streams worth of content. It wasn't much. Again, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'd have to spend a lot more time playing it, I think. But yeah, Out of War seems to be the go-to game for mining right now. And I think any other mining game that comes out in the future, they're going to have to include multiplayer or it's just not going to survive. Like, games have to at least include multiplayer. Whether you can play single player or not shouldn't even be considered. It just should have single player. But you should be able to play multiplayer in about everything. People want to play with other people, you know? People want to play with their friends, especially in something like this. This one-man job right here is hard to do. We just dropped dirt everywhere. Good, it wasn't a lot, though. Yeah, I think if another mining game comes out, unless it's like there's a game coming up this year, Alaska Gold Fever, right? Like, that's set in Alaska back during the gold rush. You know, like, it's not like this. So I think that's fine as a single player because it's more of like a survival gold mining sim than anything. You got to eat and drink and all that kind of stuff. But I think anything that's built like this, where it's big cuts, big machinery, you know, production style gold mining, it really should just be multiplayer. There's no reason for it not to be at this point. Harry Max, thank you for the follow, by the way. Appreciate you. Sorry, I was in the middle of a thought and just kind of rambled there for 10 minutes. I say you need to fire your workers. They didn't catch that anthill. I know, right? Workers are terrible. They do catch breakdowns, though, so that's good. J-Dog, what's up, buddy? I like Out of War because you can put things on the belt to capture the dirt pit. Yeah, so I read the first part. I didn't get the second part. But yeah, you can make like whole conveyor lines in there, right? Like you build them yourself. Is that right? Agree, MP is a must. Yeah, I think that's pretty much universal, and devs just either don't listen or don't have the resources to do it. Like, everybody said the moment this game came out, it should have been multiplayer. And the devs were like, well, you're never getting multiplayer. And it's like, well, we're not playing your game anymore. That's basically what happened. I mean, a lot of people love this game for a very long time. That's how I found Split in 2's channel, was Gold Rush the game, gold mining sim, whatever. And I'm happy I did. He has great live streams and builds really cool stuff. But again, Split is also of a construction, digging, mining background of some sort. So he understands the way equipment works and why it should do what it does. Which, it's still a game, right? We can all play a video game, but some people just have a better depth of understanding than others, and I think that's him. I think he definitely has a better depth of understanding than I would. But that being said, I don't know why anybody would put out a game that's not at least co-op. You know, it may not have dedicated servers that you rent from a server hosting company, but it should definitely be at least co-op. Like, there's no There's 2025, you know? We're 10 years past where Back to the Future said we would be with flying cars and all that stuff. And we still have people putting games like this out that are single player. Doesn't make sense. How's the conveyor system working out for you? Right now, it's doing okay. But you see this giant anthill right here? Yeah. I didn't realize it earlier, but our Cordylus shifted over and then was just piling dirt up on the ground. So you can move your pay dirt with the Cordylus from one area to another. So if we just wanted to set up a whole area right here to mine and then get 2 more Frankensteins and go dig over there on that side of the map and have the Frankensteins dump dirt in this hole right here, I feel like we could do that. I've never tried that before, but... Hey, what's up, A. Smith? How's it going? But yeah, this is working out now. Again, Conveyor Craziness was the right title for today. I didn't think it would be this bad, but I've never built a giant anthill with a conveyor either. So we did today though. Yeah, I didn't realize that was a thing. So as long as you're not on bedrock, it'll pile up. Can I scratch any more of this up here? Probably not. Maybe this right here. Probably shouldn't have grabbed that though. Like we're gonna start falling here in a minute. Yeah, that's it. As far as we can go. I don't want to dig any next to me because, as you can see, we're sitting on a bit of an island, and we're working that island back as we come. So, I don't want to dig that way. Let's see, I don't want to dig over here either because I actually want to get over there again and dig some more of that out. Let's dig here. Let's keep going here, I think, for a minute. Still plenty of pay dirt here to be picked up before I have to move. Not so bad. That's good to hear. Oh, I know we just did it. I saw it shift. We just dropped some dirt beside it. You got me installing out of ore. Oh man. Yeah, it's I mean, for what the game is and the price and the fact that the devs are still working constantly on it, it's actually mind-blowing. It's not even just a good game. Like, it's mind-blowingly in-depth. There's so much stuff to do. So much stuff to do. What's up, Bob? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well, sir. Yeah, there's just so much stuff to do in Out of War. As long as dirt is still running in the plant there, we are good to go. Gotta make sure we're not dropping any dirt next to the Cordylus, though. What a mistake that was. Giant anthill. All of our gold just still sitting there. Didn't go to the plant. Still sitting right there. The biggest problem is now I gotta get that moved. Like, now I've got to clean that mess up. That's the worst thing about it. Happy New Year, buddy. This may sound kind of boring, but I'm hoping for a slightly uneventful 2025. Because eventful does not always mean good, so I'm hoping for a slightly uneventful 2025. I'm just as happy if people just leave me alone. Let me do what I'm doing. You know, stop telling me I have to do things. Let's have an uneventful 2025. I think after 2024, we all need it. Tunnel, yeah, see, I never got to tunneling. I was basically just digging a hole, kind of like this. But yeah, the dynamite stuff I played with once or twice. That was kind of fun to see. More or less, when I played it, I was really just trying to figure out some of the basics of the game. I love this game for ease of use, though. Because it's not just dig anywhere, right? Like, there's like a dedicated spot. You go there, you dig out the gold, you run it through your wash plant, and you're done. You move on to the next plot, you know? But out of ore, you literally can do... I mean, you can build roads, you can tunnel, you can build, what was that? Is that the hoses? Oh, the hoses are down below 30% now. You guys see the yellow pop up right there? Did it go away? See it? Right above the hose on the excavator arm. That's my manager, my site manager telling me that the hoses are down below 30%. So we're probably going to buy some reinforced hoses pretty soon. I'm surprised that the wash plant is still running. We broke a couple of springs last time, and normally when you start wearing, you know, stuff out on one piece of equipment, it all goes. But it seems to be holding fine. Oh, here comes the rain. Seems to be working. Wonder what fullness we're at now. Yo, probably should move a light to this side of me. Kind of like having them shining right on the plant, though, or right on the conveyor. A lot of that just fell to the side. I'm trying to fill the plant up today or get bad close to it. That's the goal. We did a gold guest cleanout giveaway in December. We did 2 of them. Crystal won one. Smootalini won the other. Crystal decided to give the card back to the community. So I haven't even scratched the code off the back yet. It's a $20 Steam gift card. We'll be doing another cleanout giveaway of that pretty soon. We'll start the year off right in a giving mood. And thanks to Crystal for giving it back. We can give it away again. Drop the like off to eat. Thank you, Modding Unlimited. I appreciate you. Modding Unlimited, I'm guessing you do farm sim mods? Or just mods in general? I know you've probably popped in before. We've talked about this. I just forgot. I'm assuming farm sim mods. Either way. Enjoy the meal. We just dropped half of that on the ground. Still running though. That's good. You start off with a hog panel on Old Arnold, move to the wave table, going from there, get enough money for the big boys. Yeah, so when I started back up, J-Dog, I think I did the same thing. I think we started with... I can't remember if I started back with a loan or what I did. Yeah, that's going to be bad. That just dropped next to it. Like it's still going, though. Let's make sure it's still dropping on there. Yeah. Yeah, I did that. I've done that twice, I think, where I started over and just started with the hog pan area and just you know, doing it by hand. And then we got the mini stuff, so I put the mini excavator in Old Arnold over in the hog pan area. That was a lot of fun. But this time around, I thought, well, the Orange Beast DLC's out, and I'm nowhere close to being able to buy it all. So we're just gonna build this, and then I'm gonna plan something slightly different. This is our money maker, right? We're making a ton of money here. I can in a one more clean out, I'm gonna be able to afford to buy whatever most advanced trommel I can get on old Arnold's claim, and I've already bought Arnold's claim. We're gonna build a whole wash plant there, the tier 5. If I can, you get the tier 5 wash plant in old Arnold, like all the upgraded stuff? I think you can, right? We're gonna build whatever biggest wash plant we can build there, and none of that actually just went in, I don't think. And we're gonna use this excavator and the Cordylus if we can. Why is it falling out? I got the thumb. Man. Yeah, with the giant excavator, the Frankensteins, the Cordylus, and we're gonna see how quick we can dig out the entirety of old Arnold's claim. That's my goal. Like, it's not about advancing this time around. It's about actually cleaning out old Arnold. And then after we do that, we'll move on to the next claim, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how long it takes for Gold Mine Sim 2 to come out. Let's just put it that way. Why is that breaking? What is happening? The thumb wasn't staying with the bucket for some reason. I was barely moving. It's not like I was flying with it or anything. All right, thumb, stay with me. I guess it's just too far out. I don't know. Weird. I like the view though. Let's change the view. Back to this view, I think. Yeah, I had a nice, had all this set up kind of the way I wanted it, nice and level and all that, but yep, messed all that up with a conveyor belt. Steam Workshop link. You got it. Hang on a second. Follow permission. How do you... Where's the... There used to just be a button for this on Twitch. Where's it at now? What's happening? Get the sub. Nope. No, I don't want to block or anything. That's silly. So I've got like ban, timeout, warn, and mod. Where's the permit button? I guess I have to do it the hard way, huh? I actually got to type things in chat here. Yeah, there used to be a button for it. I'm lazy though. I don't want to have to sit here and type. There we go. I don't want to type things. I just want to push a button. All right, hang on. Let me get my camera back where I want it. Yeah, drop the Steam Workshop link for sure. Oh, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Could have worked. Don't you have to be a mod? Not if I give him permission. Victoria, how's it going? Welcome. Nap time. All right, see you, Tia. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in and hanging out with us today. Definitely need a light over here, don't I? 10 o'clock in the morning and pitch black. Welcome to Alaska. Guys, we've been doing pretty good. We've broke nothing this time. This whole stream, we don't have any breakdowns. Yet. And of course, I say something, You know that's when it's about to happen, but... something is definitely going to go wrong at some point. Yep, nope. Did it post for you guys? I don't see the link. It's like it started out for me. I don't actually see your link in chat, but... no? Yeah, it didn't post for me either, Bob. Yeah, it just started out. And it doesn't say timed out or deleted or anything? Hang on, let me... yeah, for me, it's just 3 little stars. Like, it didn't even pop up for me. Weird. Well, modding limited if you're part of... I don't know if you're part of our Discord or not, but if you are... feel free to drop it media sharing in there. You too, Bob? Yeah, I don't know. That's so strange. Like, as it didn't say deleted or, you know, no links or anything like that. It gave you permission, and then it blocked it anyway, which is super weird. Is that all you seen too, Crystal? Yeah, it's so strange. I don't get it. So weird. I'm trying to guess at how much dirt the plant, or how full the mats are right now. I'm going to say they're at 58%. I'm going to take a break from digging for a second. And we're going to go see. Actually, hang on. Let me turn around so I can actually get in this thing. There we go. Whoa, I forgot I dug that hole out more. Why you don't walk around in a mine site while it's dark? Right there. Oh, whispered it to me. Okay. Where is that? I don't see one. We're at 61%. What did I say? 58? That's pretty close. That's pretty close. What's up, Kelsey? Happy New Year. Good to see you. I've got whispers blocked. Do I really? That's news to me. I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that. All right, I think we're going to try to move. I don't know if we can reach out there from here, though. We're getting kind of slim right there, and I don't like the angle I'm on. Right there would be preferred. I just don't know if we can reach out that far. If we can, let's try it. Let's move over there. That was the goal. We did pretty good here, though. Like, we got exactly what I wanted. We dug this back some, with the exception of this. Like, I wanted to be able to back this up on in here, but I think we dug all this out, though. Maybe that's all fresh cut out there. There we go. Thanks, Bob. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I got to unblock whispers. I didn't know I had them blocked. Oh. What are the chances we survive, guys? This is not how I wanted today to go. Like, it's weird because I'm not doing it. Like, we're not doing anything. We're just stuck there now. I don't know what to do. Like, it doesn't matter which way I go, I'm just stuck. Yeah, usually the permit chat command works. Yeah, I mean, it said you were permitted as well, and it just didn't let you post for some reason. Yeah, now we're just stuck. I wonder. Can we add some weight over here on this side? Oh, moved a bit. Right again. Trying to bounce and then switch it to driving. This is just not working. We're not in good shape here. You're right, it might have been Stream Elements. Yeah, it might have been Stream Elements that grabbed it. Oh, okay, now we can go backwards. If we can go backwards, let's... I want to put the bucket down, I think. We'll do one of them professional maneuvers. It's working so far. How in the world we did that, I'll never know. But now we're kind of in a bad spot here, huh? It worked. I don't know how it worked, but it did somehow. All right, I just want to turn. Get out of here now. We're in a really bad spot, though. We're right up against the side wall. Is not where we want to be. On either side, we're stuck both ways now. I mean, we got down. I honestly thought we would just go straight down, but that didn't happen. All right, let's get back here. That's the way we want to turn. But we're backwards, so I need to go like that. It doesn't even look like I'm turning, but I swear I am. All right, what if I just go forward? See if we can grab enough dirt to kind of back up this hill just a little bit. No, we want to go this way. Yeah, and I can't turn enough to get any leverage either. I'm pushing down with the bucket. That didn't work. I don't want to reset. I figured while I'm down here, I can clean off this anthill. I just can't move. Like, I can't get it to go anywhere. Like, I'm shifting, but that's it. That's as far as I can do. All right, there we go. Got a little weight on the bucket now. We had a little weight on the bucket. Try it again. Okay. Other way. It just does not want to move. We are just, I mean, we are real stuck here. Get your shovel out. Oh, you know, that's a good point. Good point. Hang on, we got a shovel. Where do I put it now, though? Now I've got to put this somewhere. I don't have a bucket down here with me. Got a bucket. It's got to go in something. Can I drop it up here? No. Burn yourself out playing ATS? I know that feeling. I kind of did the same. Okay, see now now we have a problem. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? What if we can take this bucket and drop it in the conveyor belt? All right, I guess I'm gonna have to reset the excavator. I don't know any other way to do this. It's just not moving. All right. All right. Resetting we do. You can give me a refresher cup of coffee. Make sure we're going the right way. So what happened was I was turned backwards and didn't realize it. So, oh, digging. Click the button. Come on now. Yeah, I was turned backwards, didn't realize it. So when I hit forward, we were actually going, or sorry, when I hit reverse, we were actually turned wrong. Reverse was toward the drop off. Forward would have been out of there. And I just hit it wrong. Just did it wrong. All right, let's get back over there. Lights don't really help much. Yeah, that's the one thing I hope they improve some is the I know it's supposed to be dark, but like also can it still be kind of bright out at 10:30 in the morning while it's snowing in Alaska? I think so. Especially toward the end of spring. You would think anyway. What do I know? You get snow where you are? I do not. No, almost never. Quarter inch of snow here is probably like a foot. Sorry, probably more than that. Probably like 2 or 3 feet, maybe 5 feet. On places that are used to getting snow, 10 feet maybe. Yeah, quarter inch of snow here is like Snowmageddon. You also write PHP web code and CC++. Wow. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. I know enough about OBS to stream and play video games. And I use editing software to edit videos. That's it. That's my extent. All right, I said I wanted to stop right here, right? Let's see. And the reason I'm backing in here is because the tracks, like you see how far we're hanging over the back of the tracks, right? When you turn this way, you're actually closer Or maybe not. Maybe you are centered on this big boy. Yeah, you're well, I don't know. Yeah, it's closer on this side, so that's the reason I am turning that way. Let's drive forward right here, which is actually reverse. Get turned again. I don't care if we're sitting at an angle. That's fine with me. It doesn't bother me. Gotta figure out which way I'm going here. All right, so I know now when I need to leave, I need to hit forward and not backwards. Got it. Okay. Get our point of view correct here. Probably something like that. Right? Go check and see. Yeah, we can do that. Just need to move this way. We're just going to drop it from way up here, which that's going to be a problem. Like that. All right, sweet. Now we can take out the pad we were just sitting on from this side a little bit. Use that claw, that thumb. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine right there. Let's drop it in a straight line now, which is what we want. We want to be dropping straight down with the conveyor and not side to side. We were causing ourselves issues side to side, I think. That should be all going in now. Good, now we can just take out this whole little island we were sitting on here. Being lined up with it is definitely helpful. Ours just melted off in South Dakota. Kids are so sad. Oh, I bet, yeah. It looks like you're probably going to be getting more, though, or at least some cold temperatures anyway. I really hope, and somebody pointed, we talked about the weather and how cold that it possibly could get. That was with the wind chill, and that was just models, and that was like 200 hours out. Typically, you know, that's pretty hard to get right, so I don't think we're going to get negative 19 in middle of Mississippi with the wind chill. I just don't think that's going to happen. And if it does, well, then I guess we can prepare for the long dark setup situation here. Because that would be bad. But yeah, I just don't think we're going to get that mod. I think it's probably going to drop down and be cold. I don't think we're going to get that, though. But yeah, no. I would wager that if you're in South Dakota, you're probably going to get more. Although I always picture places like Minnesota, and, you know, North Dakota, South Dakota, North Michigan, just, you know, snow the whole winter, you know? Like, once the snow hits the ground, that's what it looks like all winter long. I know that's not how it works, but that's how I picture it in my head. I've never lived anywhere with snow consistently, so... At the time, where did it go? I was just reading it. It moved. At a time, I ran 18 websites. Got to be too much, and I only have 3. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot. Yeah, no, I do 3 YouTube channels and a Twitch channel, and that's plenty for me. Plenty enough for me. Got almost no bite out of that one. Oh, easy. Easy, big guy. We tilted a little. Having that one little nodule right there just to push up against. Actually working out pretty well. Ethan, I actually don't remember the Mississippi song anymore. I don't think I don't think I've heard anybody even mention that in years. We'll take a little bit we got there. Better than dropping it back down on the ground, I guess. Go. You write code when you get bored? I mean, nothing wrong with that. I know people that code, and things I don't understand. Honestly. So far, our coldest winter with a wind chill was -8. Without was 5. I mean, that's pretty brutal still. It jumped up to 45 this weekend. It's been very odd. Yet this weekend was nice. I mean, it's 50 out right now and sunny, which is... It's one of the... I mean, we've had like... 2 days ago, I think it was like 61. Other than that, though, we've had like 170, like 68, 70 degree day, but it stormed all day, so... And also it stormed this past weekend, so it makes sense that it's warmer. We've had an unusually, like, steady cold winter down here. Like, it wasn't... Like, we have days, you know, where it's cold. But from October to December this year, it felt like... Or this past year, it was like... Just average felt colder than the other years, especially last year. Like, we had a big cold snap in January. Or, like, late January, early February. That was it, though. It was basically 45, 50, 60 degrees every day. Except for that 1 week. Supposed to get a winter storm this week. Yeah, this polar vortex thing that's dropping across the U.S. It's got a good chance of getting pretty nasty in some places, from what the models are saying and the experts are pointing out. That could happen. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Like, I honestly don't think we're going to get to -19 wind chill in Mississippi. That's just not... Or -17, whatever the model says. That's just not something I think is going to happen. Would I like to experience one time in my life? No, absolutely not, I wouldn't. I don't care to be that cold. Our houses are not built for that down here. We are not equipped. 38 feels like 32. That just shows you a few hours south how much warmer it can be. It's 50 and sunny here. And I haven't even walked out of the house today. I think I'm gonna go for a walk when I get done with this stream. I was gonna go ride my bike Sunday, and I just slept. I slept in because I thought it was supposed to rain, and it turns out it was like 66 and sunny out. It was a perfect day to go. Oh, you know what I haven't looked at? Let's make sure we're not making an anthill over here. We're not. Yeah, I like being straight on with the Cordylus. This works much better. Works much better. I'm sure it works fine from the side if you're using a wheel loader, bucket loader. What's up, Cody? Deuce is speaking the truth about temps in the houses in the South not being built for temps that cold. Yeah, they're not. They're not. Our house was built in like 63, and there is no chance this house would keep us warm without power for more than about 2 hours. At least no chance. Work nights in a warehouse. A lot of immigrants there. They all have layers, buff jackets, and being a tank top. I mean, I think being from Africa, right? Like, the climate is a totally different thing. I mean, I think it would be the same if people came from anywhere where the climate is a lot hotter. If you're in South Dakota, I would probably be in a jacket, at least a hoodie. And I run pretty warm. Like I'm shorts and tennis shoes and a light hoodie in the wintertime in 32. To, you know, anything above freezing. If I'm not just outside for a long period of time, that's what I'm wearing. If I've got to work outside, I'll put jeans on. But yeah, most of the time I'm in just a light hoodie, like a zip-up hoodie, not like a big puffy jacket or anything. And most of the time I don't even wear one. I'm just short sleeves. But I think even I would probably have to put on a heavier jacket that far north. There's definitely a difference for sure. Yeah, I think what people have become accustomed to, and I don't mean like the individual. I just mean like over time, right? We adapt to certain situations. Missouri there. If you don't like the weather, wait an hour. I mean, that's our motto down here too, man. It's a lot of the times it's that way, especially in the spring. Anywhere that's in Tornado Alley or Dixie Alley for tornadoes, right? You know exactly what I'm saying. In the spring is rough because it'll be nice and bright and sunshiny one day, or not even one day, just, you know, 1 hour. The next hour you got tornadoes and hail and winds, and it's cold again. It's just spring's a nightmare. Primarily a flight simmer. Nice. You run 2 24/7 dedicated flight sim servers. Cool, man. Yeah, so I've played X-Plane 12, and I had whatever the last Microsoft Flight Sim was before 2024. I had it. I just don't have the knowledge to be like an actual, like, serious flight simmer. I'm a gamer, you know? Like, I like to jump on there and play. I do have a I'm gonna look and see what it is. Logitech Extreme 3D Pro, which is great for somebody like me that doesn't do serious flight sim stuff, because all the controls are basic, right? And it works really well for flight sim. Like, we flew around on Microsoft Flight Sim, different areas. People would just name off a city. We just go fly there. It was fun. I couldn't get X-Plane 12 working, though. It kept, the graphics weren't loading, like the runway. I'd just be taking off in water. I don't know what was going on with it, but yeah, I'm not a serious flight simmer, but I do enjoy jumping in and playing. Yeah, it's the Extreme 3D Pro. It's just a joystick, right? Like, there's no yoke or anything with it. I said that, though, if I ever did get a little more serious and play a lot more flight sim, I would get the yoke system from Logitech, just because it looks easy enough. It's cheap, you know. I say it's cheap. It's cheaper than what some flight sims could be. So Full Tilt Gaming played a lot of American Truck Sim. Probably used some of your mods if you did a lot of ATS stuff. He was really big into flight sim. He's got a whole, like, the whole side panel set up for the cockpit and everything. He had a lot of flight sim stuff that I think maybe some people don't know about, but yeah, he was really big into it. He had a massive flight sim setup. Like, the most I want the flight pedals, mainly for stuff like this. I don't want to use them for flight sim. I want to use them for this, for the like excavator. That way I can control. I guess really. I just need one more joystick. Or I say specifically, I could use the flight sim stick probably for this, but specifically, I want another SimTask stick from Thrustmaster. Those things are great, man. And then I can set this thing up to drive with the joystick, and then put it in digging mode, and then dig with the joysticks instead of using a controller. I'd much rather use the joysticks to do it. I quite enjoy Farm Sim with the using the joystick on the side. I missed a couple comments. Let me go back and pick up here. Tennessee's the same way. One day, oh yeah, Tennessee, Mississippi is pretty much the same weather. Pretty much. I mean, you guys will get slightly colder weather depending on where you're at, but it's pretty much gonna be the same. It's just as humid. Tornado season sucks just as bad. Like, it's pretty much the same. You'll get slightly colder temperatures in the winter. Just the same thing. 75 and sunny one day, 25 and terrible the next. Yep. Skip spring, go straight to 90+ degree temps. Yep. Yeah, I think that's anywhere in the South. It's just like if you get a springtime, you're doing good. Spring is like the end of February and March, right? When you start getting back up into those 60-degree days. That's spring, and then that's pretty much it. By the end of March, it's summertime again. You got Microsoft Flight Sim, virtual cockpit, the B737 cockpit. Seriously, the virtual cockpit? That's cool. Where'd that go? I was reading that. It moved. And a DCS World Halo cockpit? Oh, I bet that's nuts. That's expensive. That's the reason I don't have any of that stuff. Yeah, I realized pretty quickly that with any kind of driving, farming sim stuff, right, I could go cheap and still get a good effect out of it. Light sim stuff, like buying the Logitech yoke and pedals and throttle control, it was what, like $199 or something. Like, it's not very expensive. I'm not gonna get the same experience as you do with the actual cockpits, but I could still have fun playing it with that if I was to play it on a regular basis. So that was my thinking. It's like, I'm never gonna be one of those people that has, like, you know, a cab over International or something sitting in my house with monitors all over it for all the different views of everything, with like a full-blown setup for trucking, or have a part of a tractor cab in here with screens all over it, you know, to really simulate. I'm never gonna do that. Mainly because Miss Deuce would have an absolute heart attack if I was to try to put half a tractor cab in the house. But I try to get stuff that does make the game feel a little bit more like a simulator, I guess. Welcome to the South, where our weather's more bipolar than our citizens. Yes, and that's saying a lot, because we have Florida. We have Florida, man, right? When your weather's more bipolar than your citizens, and you have Florida man on the board, you know the weather's crazy. Remember when you first moved down here, March had 90-degree plus temperatures? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and sometimes it's still that way. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's a common occurrence to have 90 degrees in March, but it can happen for sure. Like, I don't remember, last year we had 1 or 2 days in March that were 90, but most of those were 75, 80, I think. I can nearly keep up with the belt like this. I've just realized that. Like, as long as we're not getting hung up too often. Oh, that's not going to be good. I saw a piece drop and go underneath it. Plant does not, I mean, the belt's not going to like that at all. Get a little further out there this time. Moving right along, putting dirt in here this fast. I mean, it takes a lot of dirt to fill up this plant, though. Like, we were at, what, 61% earlier, and we've been digging for like an hour. It just takes a lot of pay dirt. Uh-oh. Alright, nothing weird happened. Dirt did pile up around it, but nothing weird happened, so that's good. Looks like it's still going in the conveyors, yeah. Or the Franks. Found out a grabbable dirt from that angle, too. About right here. That's pretty much it there as well. All right. That's all the quick stuff. Oh. This is going to be like a time bomb. It's going to take one... I'm going to take one little nodule of dirt to throw all that off right there, I think. Let's see if we can grab this. I may be able to even me out a spot over there to set again. Hopefully I can anyway. My camera moved? Did I move my camera? I don't remember moving my camera. Oh, it's just because I'm higher up. All right, hang on. Do that. Raise it up a bit. I'm trying to get... I want to get this, but I just want to kind of level it out, you know? Something like that. I can fix that up with the dozer. I don't want to dig down. I just want to kind of come across here. Again, this is where having two joysticks would be a lot easier than thumbsticks on a controller. I don't have the same control like that. It's very, very touchy. Plus that bounce is really not helping. Close enough. I think that we can work out with a dozer now. Just trying to make me a place to sit down over here. One little layer. Grab another. It's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. DCS is free, but the plane modules are expensive. Yeah, it's kind of like what's the racing game that everybody plays? Like, the game's free, right? But then you got to buy like certain packs, and there's certain free tracks or something. But I actually like sitting right here. I might just dig all this out. I like where I'm sitting. This is working out really well. We're right on point. We don't have to worry about dropping dirt too much off to the sides because we're just staying right straight with it here. It's probably a pretty good place to stay. Like it's all going in there, which is nice. For the first time ever, we're actually keeping up with the belts. Kinda. We're not making another anthill over there. We're actually getting it from conveyor to conveyor. Working pretty well, I think. Yeah, I like where we're sitting. We're going to dig as much as I can before we move this time. I'm just glad the belts are cooperating today. I say today. After the first extravaganza we had with them, I'm glad they're cooperating with us. Could have been way worse. iRacing, yes, that one. That's it. iRacing. Yeah, like the game's free or it's like $10 or something, right? But it's all the tracks and the cars and everything else that costs you money. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like sim racing, you can get really, really, really expensive. Probably not quite what flight sim or train sim would have you do, but you can get silly with stuff for sure. Like, I feel like flight sim is probably one of the most expensive, if you go like really in depth, probably one of the most expensive hobbies you can have. Saving. Yep. Made it to B and you quit racing? Yeah, I've never really played. I enjoy, like, certain content creators I enjoy watching, but not very often. Again, I don't really get a chance to watch too many people. Like, it's funny, when I started streaming, right? I started streaming Gold Rush. This is the first game that I live streamed, I think, on YouTube. I streamed years ago, 2013, 2014 on Twitch, doing speed runs of Trials Fusion, 80% speed runs on it. But the first game that I really started streaming and actually making content on, other than just speed running, was Gold Rush, the game. Gold mining sim now, of course. And I was, at some point before I got affiliate on Twitch, I was multi-streaming, right? I was multi-streaming to this channel and Twitch, just like I am now. And then when I got affiliate, the affiliate agreement wouldn't let you simultaneously stream your content, and you couldn't upload it anywhere for 24 hours after the stream ended, all that kind of stuff. All that got lifted in 2022, or last year, I can't remember. 2023 maybe. I don't know when exactly it got lifted, but it wasn't that long ago. It's just been a year or so. So it's kind of weird. But now, since then, so I split my streams off and I started doing one on my main channel and then one on Twitch. And since then, I have added a second YouTube channel just for my farm stuff. And then I added a third channel for stuff like Dinkum, Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley, that kind of stuff, just because I enjoy playing that in my free time. Now it's no longer free time, it's an actual growing channel that I consistently put content on. So I don't have a lot of free time to just watch people play anymore. While I'm editing, I'll pull up YouTube videos or streams, but that's pretty much it. Or while I'm getting thumbnails and stuff set up. Just don't have a lot of time anymore. All right, the conveyor belts have held up well after that first little debacle. Pretty happy about that. We've got a lot of pay dirt to the plant today. Probably the most I've put to the plant since we've been doing the Orange Beast DLC, honestly. But yeah, long-term goal is I want to get the achievements for digging out 75% of each claim. That's the 4 first claims. I don't think the Orange Beast is included in that. If it is, if Waterfall Valley is included in that, then we got a long way to go. But yeah, we're gonna go back to Old Arnold with this big machine and the Frankensteins, set up the big wash plant, whatever the biggest wash plant we can put up there is, and run pay dirt and try to clean out Old Arnold's claim. Because with this setup, I don't think it would take very long. Old Arnold's is not that big at all compared to this. Like, we have run a lot of dirt that we would not have run this amount of dirt on Old Arnold with the wheel loader and a dump truck. No chance. So we have run a lot more dirt through this plant than I ever have through Old Arnold on any playthrough. I think in 2018, before I quit playing it, or 2019 before I quit playing it, I think we made it to Nighthawk, and I don't think we ran this much pay dirt, even with the one Frankenstein we had. So this has been a heck of a run so far, and which is nothing compared to some content creators and some players out there. Like, some guys putting like 10,000 yards of dirt through the plant. Haven't quite made it that far yet. I swear it just looks like straight up nighttime outside. It's 11 a.m. Crazy. You like Gold Mining Sim, but it does have bugs and glitches? Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, for sure it does. I mean, they're working on Gold Mine Sim 2, so as long as the game is in a playable state, I don't think they're going to be doing a whole lot on Gold Mine Sim 1. I mean, we got the Orange Beast. I say that knowing full well I'm playing a DLC that just came out not long ago. I'm saying, like, I don't think they're going to completely overhaul the game again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we're going to get a complete rework. I'm sure they're still working on bug patches for sure, but they're still funny to this day, though. Yes, some of them are. Got the hang of the hog pen and the small scale stuff. Yeah, once you get the hang of the, I think the mini machines were perfect for working that hog pen area and then kind of getting started out on the claim, right, to make you some money. If you didn't want to take out a loan or whatever. I think it was a good addition to the game. They were broken really badly to start with, though. For me, they slid all over the place. It was just weird. But yeah, I think they were a great addition to the game nonetheless. And then everybody was like, "Why'd you give us this? We wanted big machines." So now we got this, which is, you know, fair enough. We got what the community was asking for. I didn't expect a new claim, though. I was expecting bigger equipment. But I think we're going to see a little bit of some of this stuff in Gold Mine Sim 2. I would assume something like the Orange Beast is probably going to be in there. And again, that's just assumptions. I'm just going off what the cinematic trailer had in it. So I don't know that that's what's going to be in it. But it makes sense to drop it and test it on a game built on this is built on an older engine compared to what that's going to be built on too. So drop it and test it on a game engine that's slightly older, you know, the version or whatever. See how it does. And honestly, it's doing pretty well. I like the Orange Beast DLC myself. This guy's Boeing Skypilot virtual Boeing cockpit makes me jealous. Yeah, dude, I saw one, and it was literally, and it might have been the same one. It's a Boeing cockpit, and it literally looks like you're in a plane. Like it is a plane. Nose. It is the cockpit from a plane. It is crazy. And it's like, what is it? 2 65-inch TVs or something on the front 2 windows, and on the side windows, it's like 40-inch screens. Like it's insanity how cool that is. But again, I don't know enough about flying to ever want to spend $200,000 on a flight sim setup or whatever that cost them. All right, let's go see how much dirt we've put to the plant. We have dug out a lot of this today. There we go. We'll just leave that arm up in the air so the hydraulics can fail. I just realized I probably need to turn, don't I? Yeah, look at that. That's what I was about to step off on. Also, I've just realized that is as much as we can dig close to us there. Noted. Well noted. All right. That right there works. Leave it sitting there. Yeah, I almost stepped off of that. That's where I was headed. Uh-oh. What is... Oh! All right, we did it anyway. Yeah, I mean, we dug out a lot of this. This is where we started with the excavator. So, that's a massive amount of cleanup. That is a lot. All right, there's definitely no more dirt in this thing, so let's just turn that belt off. We'll go turn everything off as we go. We got our giant ant hill here, which the dirt is... The glitches are still funny, the graphical glitches. Yeah, our giant ant hill there. Wrong way. Spin it on around. Yeah, that is a giant anthill. We're gonna have to fix that at some point. We may do that next stream for this. Get all this just do a complete overhaul of the situation, what we got going on here. Let's see how much dirt we got in the plant. Probably a good bit. I'm gonna say we're probably at about 75%. We were running a lot of dirt there with no interruptions for a little while, so let's go see how we did. We are at 82%. Man, we are almost full. That was way more than I thought we'd get in there. 82%. We're going to do another 100% clean out gold guess giveaway. We have a channel in Discord just under the welcome message. And you're more than welcome to throw a guess out there. I'm not testing the ground, so I don't know how much we're going to get. But, yeah. Just be aware. That'll be coming up. Robert, what's today? Wednesday? Is today Wednesday? Yeah. I don't know if we'll do it tomorrow, but we'll definitely do it next week. We might get to it tomorrow. We're already 82%, so it's a very high likelihood we'll get to it tomorrow. So we guess in ounces, closest without going over, that kind of stuff. Again, there's a channel in Discord, gold guessing. Drop your guess in there if you want to win a $20 Steam gift card. Right here. Oh, sorry, that was way louder than I thought it would be. My fault. Yep, $20 Steam gift card. gold guest giveaway. Try to get it finished up tomorrow and get it cleaned out so we can make some more money. After tomorrow's clean out, starting next week on Gold Mining Sim, we are going to move our Frankenstein, our large excavator, and buy a whole new wash plant setup over to Old Arnold's claim. And if you look, this is how far out we are from the wash plant. The wash plant is sitting right here somewhere, right there. Look how far out we are from the wash plant. Look at the squares, right? It's about a quarter of that square. We are halfway or a little over halfway from the wash plant. We're a full square away from the wash plant, basically. Now, I want you to come down here. Come down here to Old Arnold. This is the edge of the square. This is not even the edge of the claim. This is where your wash plant builds. So that means your claim actually starts right about here somewhere, right? This is the dirt. It's just a little over a full square big. That's the whole claim. The whole claim. Look at the size difference. Like that's not the whole claim, that's the whole area you're digging. Just the dirt in Waterfall Valley is 3 times the size of Nighthawk. And Nighthawk has one of the biggest pay dirt areas in the game. So Old Arnold's not very big. It is not going to take very long to clear it out. We're going to try to do that before we move. Once we clear it out, we'll move to the next. What's the next one? Is the next one Pine Valley or is it Dry Lake? I think it's Dry Lake, Rivertown, right? We'll move over here, and you can see even this is only about a square and a half worth of pay dirt, and then Pine Valley is only about a square and a half worth of pay dirt, maybe a little more, and then Nighthawk's about two squares worth of pay dirt. Well, if we go look at Waterfall Valley, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 7 squares of pay dirt on the map. This place is massive, guys. I mean, like, it's hard to fathom this when we're just over here in our little hole minding our own business. How big this actually is. We'll get to see how big that excavator really is when we put it in Old Arnold, if we can. But we'll do that next time. Tomorrow we'll try to finish up, do a clean out giveaway. When we start filling the plan up, you can start putting your guesses in, and I'll cut you off at some point. But either way, that's going to do it. I'll be over on FarmerDeuce streaming Farm Sim here in a bit. It'll also be everything's streamed on Twitch, twitch.tv/DeuceMS if you'd rather watch there. But I'll be on FarmerDeuce here in about an hour and a half, and we're going to be on multiplayer today. Your mind's going to be blown when you go to multiplayer. Cool. So that means we got some new stuff. Awesome. We'll be over there playing. Should be fun. Multiplayer is always a good time. If you guys want to join the Farm Sim multiplayer server, you're more than welcome to. All the information's in Discord. Read the welcome message. Follow it. Give yourself a roll. Scroll down. You'll see the Farm Sim info. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Go check out my other channels. Link below. All links. Go to Linktree. You can find everything in case something has changed, because they do change from time to time. All my links are updated on Linktree all the time. Appreciate you guys. Happy New Year. See you later.